So I said, no, we'll let you have two. So the shoe's on the other foot now. But I didn't realize how much our roads and infrastructure, including bridges, cost. And since that time, there has been a continued deterioration. Kind of in charge of it all. I'll hold, he can hold it up. The red line, 8.6, 8 billion going to 9.2. That is the needs. And you can question that, but that's the best information we have, best estimate. And here's what we're spending. Down here, 2.5. That's a gap, okay? Now what I'm telling you is whenever you're a Republican or a Democrat or man or woman, that gap is real. If we're off a little bit, I don't think we are, but if we were, it's still a huge gap, getting bigger. So it's a very simple value proposition. Pay now or pay later and pay a hell of a lot more. You are going to pay more. Now, you may not pay ever, in which case California will kind of deteriorate our premier position as a place of Silicon Valley and agriculture and biocom and all those other things will be jeopardized. You got to pay. Now, I know some of you Republicans say we take it out of the general fund. Well, first of all, I don't think there's any extra money in the general fund. If you want to take it from the University of California, defund it entirely, and you still won't fill that gap. You won't. Don't take away child care. Maybe you don't like child care. Or maybe preschool. Or whatever. It's right there. Now, another problem is, how are you going to get the Democrats to do that? What if I agree with you? We're not going to get, these Democrats aren't going to vote for that. And I don't think the money's going to be there. And then when your president, our president, Mr. Trump, cuts back on Medi-Cal, cuts back on the other things that he's talking about, that's going to be billions out of the general fund. Now, so don't count, it's not there. But moreover, as Ronald Reagan said, you want a user fee. This is a user fee. You want to use the roads, you got to pay. And that's what happens when you get a vehicle fee or a diesel fee or the gas tax. There it is. Now, I know it's large, but California is the 5th largest economy in the world. We have a $2.5 trillion GDP. This is big. And you want to support it. I know some people, when their roof is got a hole in it, they just put a tarp over it. But eventually, the hole gets bigger. And then the furniture gets ruined. Then the rug gets ruined. I know you have come over to dinner at the mansion. When I got back here the second time, the mansion had been left neglected since 1967. And guess what? It was very livable in 1966 when I was there. Very livable. My mother and father enjoyed it. Earl Warren had his 6 kids there, but they didn't do anything for 40 years. So what happened? The wallpaper started crumbling. The plumbing ceased working. The electricity became dangerous. The roof had to be repaired. And we did all that. It cost several $1 million. You had to pay for it if you wanted it. And at some point, if you're not going to fix it, you got to tear it down. And that's what happens to a lot of structures. So what I'm saying is, user fee is fair. It relates the cost to the benefit. When you go to the general fund, even if you have the money, you lose that very critical feature, which is user pays. Secondly, you can't avoid the payment. Let's assume that the people who don't want this tax win. And they win next year, and the year after, and the year after that. California is the big loser. It's true. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not running for another office. I'm just here to tell you the way it is, based on my long experience in what makes the state work. And I think we need it. And I think we're very close to getting it. And I hope you can help us. Because if you don't, you're going to pay more later. There's no question about it. And you're not going to get it out of the general fund. And to say the money's there, I don't think is honest. It's more like an alternative fact. Sure, money's there if you can destroy certain programs that a lot of people like and the state also needs. So I think it's needed. And that's my real point here, is you can't escape the need. That gap you saw is not going away, it's going to get bigger. And if for some reason we don't get it, it'll get bigger next year. And why do you think we'll vote it out in an election year? Then it'll be another year, and then another year. And who knows? I mean, California can go down, can deteriorate. Greece was riding high and mighty, borrowing money, paying off pensions, doing pretty nice. And they got such a big hole, they're still in the hole. They can't get out. Now, road deferred maintenance is a little different than liabilities, that kind of debt, but it's still a form of indebtedness. If we get too deep in that hole, it'll be very hard to get out. And you can wreck California. That's possible. You're not going to do it, take you a few years. But by not raising the fees and revenues and taxes that I'm talking about, that's what we will achieve. I'm not saying it's pleasant. I'm not saying the voters are going to give you accolades if you vote yes. But I am saying that when you come here to do something at some point. Now, we all have our politics, but at some point you got to look truth in the eye and say, do we need it? Is the general fund really available? No, it isn't. And you need it, and you have to pay it later. You're going to have to pay it later. So I hope you'll think about it and give it a lot of consideration, because this is long overdue. And I haven't championed this. I've been pretty quiet about this last few years, put a few notations in the budget. But this is a big chance. And if you want to blow it, it'll take a few Democrats, but it's possible. I think it'd be a terrible idea. It'd be a disservice to California. I think you regret it. Whatever momentary exhilaration you get by voting no. So that's why I'm going to continue to push this as hard as I can, because I know this is important. And it's not about me. I'm building a house on a little gravel road. It's paid by the county. Doesn't matter what you guys do. You can let the whole state go to hell, but I'm going to be off the grid, and I'm going to be fixing my own road. But I'm just telling you, as a Californian, don't sell the state short. This is really important, and I know your politics don't fit in, because the ghost of Howard Jarvis still haunts the halls of this capital. And I knew Howard Jarvis, and his ghost is not Howard Jarvis. I didn't know. Howard Jarvis lived not too far from my house in Laurel Canyon, and he's had quite an influence, that guy. So there's other things to think about other than whatever the Prop 13 battle was back in 1978. And I was there, by the way. And Howard Jarvis told me, he said, I wrote Prop 13, but you're the one that made it work. Even did a TV ad for my re-election. So I understand property tax, I understand taxation, I understand the move here of what you feel. I'm just reporting to you as a, somewhat informed observer that the gap between the money we're spending and the needs of our roads and bridges is not going to get smaller. It's only going to get bigger. And when you tell me, oh, why don't we have more new freeways? We got to fix the ones we have. In fact, we were saying that in the 70s. We can't just keep building roads. You got to put money into rehab and maintenance. You got to fix it. You don't fix it, maybe you don't rue it during your tenure, but sooner or later people will look back and say, boy, if we didn't fix our roads, that wasn't very smart. Because remember, it gets worse. And what are you going to do? Are 3 years from now, you're going to come back and raise $7 billion? Is that really realistic? Because if you don't, the gap will keep growing. So you say, oh, we don't like the 5, let's come back in 3 or 4 years, well, they'll have 2 or 2.5. Then that gap is going to get bigger and bigger, and no one's going to think you did anything. So there's a chance to do something real. That chance is going to be this week, and I hope we all rise to the occasion, because we're given a few chances in life to do something that is this important, and it's that important. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Brown. We have with us also the Secretary of the Transportation Agency,